Sir, your voice is not audible.
Gives you the last 28 days count, as well as it is going to give you what are the top videos that you had. Okay, so these are the basic things that you all should be aware of. We will quickly check how to upload a video on YouTube, which we missed out yesterday. So in order to upload a video, you just need to go and say create here, and here there is an option of uploading a video. So the moment you click upload the video, it gives you an option to select the file from your desktop. So I'm just showing you something like email marketing, which we recently did. So probably you need to click on this. Okay. So probably you can go back here. So maybe I just wanted to take some kind of this thing I'm just showing you. So whenever you see this Zoom kind of sessions, these are all the videos. So you click on anything, here you find the Zoom thing, you just need to select it and you need to open it. The moment you do it, it gets uploaded and you have an option to put a thumbnail here. So probably you go here, you have an option to upload the thumbnail. For example, you go to the desktops and probably you will check out the digital marketing and where did you save it. So probably you have to go there and probably you can select one template. So you need to ensure that whatever you are typing, it has to be related to that particular heading. So heading has to meet the thumbnail. That is when people will understand that whatever is the heading and whatever is the thumbnail are representing the same thing. So probably I'll give this as free email marketing tool, MailChimp tutorial part 2. So basically I'm giving a heading here which is reflecting what is there on the thumbnail, and probably you're trying to give a description here. So now what could be the description like? You can simply say learn how to use email marketing to contact your leads. So basically leads are something that you have generated using Convertful or any kind of a tool. So once you have downloaded those leads, how you can reach out to them for free. So this is something I've given the description. And then if you go down, you have to check this out. No, it is not made for kids. Either of them you need to select, because if you are selecting it as yes, it is made for kids, then it has to go and get approved by the YouTube people. Only then you can take it forward. But if you are mentioning it as no, it is not made for kids, then you can straight away upload it without any waiting time. And here you have something called as more options. So when you go to this more options, you can simply go down. Here it is showing you the processing time. That means the video has almost been uploaded 95%. And here you can add tags. Tags are nothing but the keywords you think people will use to search your content on YouTube. So maybe it could be a MailChimp tutorial. Then you could say that my name. Okay. Then you can say that email marketing. So guys, I want answers coming from you. Can anybody give me some more suggestions? What is it that you would search for on YouTube for knowing about email marketing when you know the basics of digital marketing? Probably you will search how to do email marketing. How does email marketing work? So something like this. So these are commonly used terms. How to do email marketing. Or probably people would also search email. What is the best email marketing tool? Or people might also probably check uh, what is how do I get free traffic? How do I get free quality traffic. Okay, so these are some keywords, or probably using this email marketing tool, you're trying to generate quality traffic, not somebody who will come and go, but somebody who will come and take an action for whatever you want to take. So this is something about it. So now when you go down, you have an option here. You have an option here called as allow embedding. So this one you need to remove the tick. You need to untick this. The reason being, if you remove the embedding, then your video cannot be downloaded from YouTube. Earlier, there used to be an option where people used to download directly and save it on their laptops or systems and start checking them whenever they get free time. But when you are removing the embedding, what is happening? People have to compulsory go online and check your videos online. So when people are going online and checking, the number of views will increase. So in order to increase the watch hours and increase the views, you generally tend to remove this embedding. If I have this embedding there, then people can easily download the content and can misuse the content also. So there are possibilities of losing your copyright values and all. So once you actually do it, always select this as hold potentially inappropriate content and sort it on top. And that means any inappropriate content is there, then you will get an opportunity to review it and approve it. Only if you approve it, that will be posted. See, for example, somebody is just sending some wrong, maybe porn site email addresses or links or anything in the comment section of my video. That is called as spamming. So my visitors or my audience will get disturbed. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to mention it as hold potentially inappropriate contents for review and put it on top. So whenever there is a potentially inappropriate content, only if you review it, it will be taken to the next level. So once you are done with these things, then go to next. Now it will ask you next. And then if you go down, this is a public view. That means if you put it as private, then this video will be there. However, nobody can see this video. Okay. And if you mention it as unlisted, only if you share the link of the video, your visitors can view your video. But if you put it as public, then everybody will have an instant access to your video and everybody can watch your video. So now you have to ensure that you go, or you can also schedule it. For example, if I schedule it, it will give you a date. When do you want this to be made public? So maybe I'm doing a new product launch. For example, Vivo is coming with a new product launch. So probably they'll say, I'm planning to launch this product tomorrow at 12 noon. So tomorrow at 12 noon, this product launch video has to be displayed to all the internet users. So in that way, you can schedule. Similarly, lot of mobile applications or maybe digital marketing tools. When somebody is launching, there is a particular time they want to launch. Under such situation, they can schedule it. However, I want this video to be public, so I'm just mentioning it as public and I'll say publish. The moment I say publish, you will see that this will be displayed. It gives you an option. Okay, this video is still under 95%. It's fully not published. Okay. Okay, so you can just close it and you can just go to your videos and check it. So here it is almost 95% processed. The moment it becomes 100% processed, then this can be accessed by anyone. So now I want to add something called as end screen. If I go here, I can go to end screen here. So the visibility is still pending because the video is still under progress. And if you go to the end screen option here, okay, until and unless it is properly loaded, I think it's taking time. Basically, I'll give you the explanation about end screen. End screen is basically a tool or a shortcut that is used where you can put any one of your video, and by the time this video reaches towards the end, automatically your customers will get a suggestion. See, we all check YouTube. We are watching some movie. Suddenly towards the end of the video when we go now, that will come a thumbnail. Watch my next video. Somebody will say, This is about website creation. If you want to know about how to develop the website, here is the next video. Please click on this, or somebody will say please click on the bell icon and subscribe. So they want to say something like that, they can actually put them in the end screen option. So probably I'm just checking it out. So I already have uploaded this video yesterday itself. So this one I'll anyways delete it, but I don't know, the net is again slow, I guess. I hope you all can hear my voice, right? Can somebody just unmute and tell me whether my voice is clear today?
Yes, sir.
Great, great. If it is clear, then no problem. So here we are checking out. Yesterday I've already uploaded this. So this will be a duplicate content. So I will simply go ahead and delete forever. Now I have done it in the same way. I just wanted to tell you that this is something I have done it in the same way. And this is the video, yesterday's video. So if you are going here, I wanted to just show you that when you go to the end screen, what did I do? I have simply given this subscribe to my channel. So how did I add this? So here when you go here, you hit here, you have subscribe option. When I click here, it will automatically subscribe to Funny Kiran Patnaikuni. Similarly, I want to add one video also. This is the suggestion, auto suggestion given by YouTube. So you will simply go to the elements, select video, and you can select any specific video. So this is a part 2. I want to drive people to part 1. So I can select part 1 here. So when I select part 1 here, that part 1 will be coming here. So I'm just deleting it, and that can be just dragged. You can put it up or you can put it down. And then when do you want this thing to come? See, for example, people are viewing your video. Suddenly this thing comes, it will be very irritating. Generally, it has to be put towards the last 10 seconds or 15 seconds. That means when they're completing the video, they will get this option. So what you need to do, you need to drag it. You see this arrow here? Just select it and drag it towards the end screen. That means towards the end, when your visitors are coming, please show this as a suggested video to watch next. So what is happening? The benefit that is happening is, you are getting customers who are moving from your video to another video of yours, increasing your watch hours. So this is a small technique. Now many people will just record videos and upload it on YouTube. If you don't know these fundamentals, probably you are losing out on your subscribers, you are losing out on the watch time. So you can actually make maximum benefit, and once you save it, so this is gone. So now if you see the video on YouTube here, by clicking here, you can simply check it out that towards the end when you are going, I wanted to tell you something. At this point of time, we need business. We want to earn money, and every when you open it, it is coming inside. So hope you understand. I understood this concept practically, right? Okay, guys. So if you have any questions, I can take it up. We have just 2 minutes left, and tomorrow's session is going to be damn interesting. I've been basically the affiliate marketing, and these two are affiliate marketing and Google AdWords are basically the money on this. Okay. So any other questions? If you have no questions, then we are going to take a sign off. See, here you can see it. Can you all see this? And here is a subscribe button. Please subscribe to my channel, and here is my next. So when people click here, they'll automatically routed to the next video. So this is the beauty of end screen. So these are the basics about YouTube marketing. And now if you go to here, you can view the analytics of each channel, each video. You got any comments for this video? Did you get any analytics? How is it performing? What is the reach? How many views you got? 8 views you got. Around 0.4 hours, because it was just uploaded yesterday. So what is the time when people viewed it? Yesterday 9:30. Maybe today sometime they have viewed it. So how much percentage is covered? So all these things is displayed here. Now I want to see for everybody. Okay, so then I'll click it back and I'm going to the dashboard, and this dashboard will give me the complete picture as to how many subscribers. And if I go to the analytics, this will give me even more picture. Like I had in last 28 days, I had 943 views, and everything is direct. I did not pay any money. I did not run any ads to get traffic onto my YouTube channel. But the traffic was coming to the YouTube channel because they wanted to learn something from me. And this is a free thing. And I had total 22 hours of watch time in the last 1 month and around 36 plus subscribers, because I did not promote anything. Obviously, you have a fantastic cake, and if you are not talking about it anywhere to anybody, then obviously the cake will always lie with you and nobody will know about it. Only when the world knows about it, then you will get demand for your product. In order to get demand for your product, you need to ensure that you are satisfied with the product what you are delivering. In case you are not satisfied, then don't promote it. Many people create a YouTube channel and simply start promoting it on their Facebook and all. But if there is nothing in your YouTube channel, then telling people that I've created a YouTube channel doesn't hold good. So please ensure that you have some valid content, and using that content you can do it. See, I have so many like almost 14 to 15 people who are there in this particular webinar. So when you people are attending this webinar, different people will have different hobbies. Some people want to teach about spoken English. Some people want to teach about soft skills. Some people want to talk about electronics. Their favorite topic is they have done some research on mobile phones and they want to keep talking about mobiles. Probably they can create a YouTube channel relevant to it. Top selling mobile phones, top selling smartphones. Create something of that sort for a YouTube channel and keep talking about that. And the best way to get traffic is search for communities on YouTube and share your link there. So when you share your link there, if you want to know about this, please watch this. Simply you can go there and tell them excellent content. I really enjoyed watching these videos. And then you will simply leave a comment. If you want to learn more about which mobile phone to buy, what are the latest configuration mobile phones, best selling mobile phones, please read my article karke, leave your comment, leave the link there. So obviously when you're leaving it in comments, it's a free thing for you. You are not paying any money, you are not doing it, and you will actually identify which are those YouTube people who are getting more number of audience, and do that there only. And don't do it too often. Don't send too many links in any channel, because it will be considered as spamming, and you will not really get, probably he might ban you from coming in. So these are the kind of issues you might have. Now you also get an analysis of out of all the videos, which are your top performing videos and during a particular duration, and how many views you have got it. So something like that you will have something to check out. So here you have something called as monetization. This is basically happens when you have 1,000 subscribers in 1 year. In last 12 months, you should have 1,000 subscribers and you should have 53 public watch hours. So now what happened, guys? See, I have a Facebook account where I have close to 3,000 friends contacts there. I have a LinkedIn account. There I have 15,000 connections there. Just imagine if I'm going to tell all of them and share a link. Boss, I'm planning to do a free webinar on YouTube. Many of us don't know about these basic things, and these are not rocket science. Just because we didn't try it, we are waiting for someone to come and explain it to us in the right way so that we don't make any mistakes. Similarly, there might be so many people who are there, and probably you can share a link there and tell them that I'm doing a free seminar. This is my meeting ID and password. Please log in. And you will give a desire. You know, there is a sales technique called as AIDA, arouse interest and then generate desire for action. So what will these people do? Okay, I'm learning something new about YouTube. Today, everybody talks about video ads and all these things. So let me just go ahead and attend this session. So probably you will do a session only for 3 hours or 2 hours. You will teach them how to do it. And when they actually do this now, you can conduct a workshop. You can call it as a workshop on YouTube. They are also doing YouTube videos, and you might only charge 90 rupees or 99 rupees. Imagine how many people will enroll. You get 100 people, 100 into 99, how much money will that contribute to? 9,900. In 3 hours, you can earn 9,900 if you want to earn money. If you want to earn money. And not just that, if you are going live on YouTube, see, when you go to the create thing, there is something called as live. When you go live and inform your network that guys, I'm going live, please come and join. And when the watch hours will increase, and also if you are able to retain the people till the end of the session, you will also get more subscribers, and thereby your channel will grow. And to grow your YouTube channel to this 4,000 watch hours or 1,000 subscribers will hardly take any time. Imagine I'm doing a session at 8:39. Out of 40 people who started off on day 1, there are 15 people today on day 45. That means these 15 people are genuinely interested. So when I teach you about Facebook advertising, I'm going to create a Facebook page and I will add you people there, so that tomorrow when you want to promote some products, all the training batch students now, from this batch onwards, I have made up my mind that I'm going to create a community. And this community will not do any spamming. They will just talk about their products because they want to grow in their digital marketing career. And in case if I feel some content is good, I will try to promote your content on my platform like LinkedIn or Facebook and try to get leads for you. So this way, I'm not only teaching you, but also I'll try to see if I can help you grow. In case you are writing appealing content, something that is useful for everybody, it makes sense that we help each other. Because the problem why people fail in life is because everybody wants to be successful at the cost of others. But imagine if we help others, they will also grow and we will also grow. And that is the way everybody has to start thinking. And that is when we as a country will go and we all can help each other. So this is the objective with which I've started this free training. And basically today, this is the basics about YouTube. And if you go to the settings, you can also check it about the currency in which you want the payment to happen. And you have this channel. These are the basic keywords that I'm using for which my website is ranking. And you have these advanced settings. So do you want to set your channel made for kids? I always want this. For every video I want to edit, whether it's a kids video or not for kids. Or maybe yes, set it channel completely for kids. So when you are actually, imagine you are planning to come up with cartoon videos or something. So probably you can go and mention it as kids and do something only for kids. Now, most of the people fail in their marketing efforts because they don't have the right target audience defined. For me, the right target audience is basically people who are aged between, you can say 22 years to around 44 years. I have shown you in the analytics last time when we have done the reach thing. See, audience demographic segmentation. When you are going into the audience part, you can simply see here, when you go down, you see the age group that is actually viewing my videos is between 25 to 34 years and 35 to 44 years. So these are the kind of people who are watching me. And I know that female, this is the age group, male, this is the age and gender. So percentage of male and female, how many are watching? So when you already have the statistics and analytics, it will be very easier for you to identify and probably reach out to the right kind of audience by going with the right advertisements. So now from tomorrow, I'm going to start a session on Facebook marketing. The power of paid marketing. Let it be Facebook, let it be Google Ads, more or less, all of them are similar. And the best part is it gives you an opportunity to select your audience. You can select whom your ad should reach out to. I want my ad to be shown only to those people whose area of interest is digital marketing. How do you do these filters? Like this person has to be only with respect to interest. Or maybe I want to show my ads to those people who are spending money on luxurious products. How does Facebook know that this is a classification of people who are spending luxurious products? Or probably I want to show my ads to people who recently got married and this is something about an anniversary gift. Or probably I want to send my ads to somebody whose anniversary is coming just a week from today. So how do I actually identify audience basis their interest, basis their behavior, and the best part is basis their geographic segmentation. If I'm based out of Hyderabad, sitting here, I can target people in US and start selling my courses in dollars, and I can make huge money, because what are the payment methods that you can offer them so that they can do an online transfer and you get the money? So how do you have those free payment gateways? So how do you include them on your website? So, there are so much in digital marketing, it's evolving, and lot of apps are coming, and all the apps are competing with each other, and they started giving lot of benefits, and the upcoming sessions are going to be very interesting, especially the Facebook thing. Then you will have Google ads, and you will also have something called as affiliate marketing. And once we are done with these three concepts, imagine in almost all my classes, I am talking to you about how to make money. I can teach you how to make money, but simply you can take one particular product, start making videos. You might be good at cooking. Make videos on cooking and start posting it, take suggestions. You're somebody who love to actually try beauty products, fashion. So probably you can talk about the products that you use, talk about your user experience, create a Facebook page, create a YouTube channel, go everywhere. You remember I told you one thing. If you are going to a shop, you get Surf Excel, you will buy it. You go to another shop, there also you find Surf Excel. Wherever you go, you get Surf Excel, then you end up purchasing it. So your content has to be in such a way that it is everywhere available to the people. So today, you see that I've created a website. I'm going on to YouTube. I haven't started my ads yet, but very soon I'm going to start my advertising also. And maybe when we do Facebook advertising and all, I'll show you, you can set your own budget. You can run ads as cheap as 100 rupees or 500 rupees, and it will give you analytics just like this, okay, as to how many people will your ad reach if you are spending this much money and you are actually targeting this much of crowd. So everything you will know predefined, and then you can plan your marketing budget, which is not available in traditional marketing. And these things we are going to discuss in the upcoming classes, because when free classes or free search engine optimization is all about free advertising and free marketing. Imagine how much powerful will social or search engine marketing be, because you're marketing, you're spending money. So you will have a hell lot of features, and if you're using them, more segmentation, more customization, you will be reaching to specific audience who will be your customers and buy your products, and you can make money out of it. So that's all from my side, guys. I think it's already 35 minutes session that I've taken non-stop. Last 5 minutes is yours, and you can ask me any questions of your choice. Any questions? I'm more than happy to answer. Any questions that you people have? Anything that you have, you can also change your image here. You can just click here, and probably you can have an option to edit your image also. So basically this is your channel. You can go there, edit your profile picture. You can create something. You can use take the help of Canva, or YouTube will give you auto suggestion. There are already some predefined things that you can actually use by clicking here. See, YouTube will suggest you some banners. You can simply go to gallery. In gallery, see, YouTube has some already this thing. So you can select any one of them. So this is the one I selected, and then select, and this gallery is my Facebook back page. So this is how I got it. I didn't even pay any money for it. It's a free tool. And similarly, your pictures also you can simply change. You can select here. You can say edit picture. You can simply go to your profile picture, and you can simply say change. And when you say change, you can select your photos, or if you're not having anything that is good, then probably you go to your computer and then probably select your okay, let me check this. That's how simple it is. You can customize your pictures, you can customize your background, and you can simply edit it. You can select how you want it, how much screen size you want it to occupy, and probably take it forward from here. Okay, set as profile photo. That's as simple as it is. Great. And you see, most of my videos I'm putting my photograph. The reason being, it will become a trademark. When people see your face, they should realize that, okay, this person is someone I know. Okay, so obviously what happens, it's advisable that you create a channel on your name. I have created a channel. I could have probably created digital marketing, but I created on my name itself, because if you change your Google name, it will also change. Okay, this is something that you can just check your details and all. So these are all confidential and private, so you can just check it out, all these basic things, because this is your information which you can edit anytime. Okay, so that's all for today, and let's check out, did it apply changes? See, I'm giving you an example also. YouTube has become so very powerful, this video advertising. There is a website called as iimjobs. I don't know how many of you are aware of it. iimjobs is used largely by recruiters to hire people for mid-level. Even they are actually started record your resume, video or audio. So here they're telling you, tell your story by adding your voice to your application, and people who have video resumes, the chances of they getting picked up by the recruiters is very high. And this website is designed by IIM graduates. So IIM has designed it, its alumni, to help its alumni to get very good jobs at manager level, assistant manager level and all, and hardly anybody are aware of it. So just imagine, if you are looking for a job and you are a fresher, ensure that your resume is everywhere on the social media. Let it be Shine, let it be Indeed, let it be Naukri, let it be Monster, let it be LinkedIn, let it be iimjobs. So you should know what are the free job portals, because companies will go into cost cutting and everybody will use free job portals to search profiles. If your profile is available everywhere, then you probably are having more chances of getting selected when compared to the others. So I just wanted to give you this as an example. Thank you so much for your time, because we are done with the time. I really appreciate your time and patience. Have a nice day. Take care, guys.